Alright, I'm at the Meadowlands today in the parking lot. This is rolling around. Nah, it's plastic. Okay, it's no big deal. With my luck, it'll get wedged underneath my car tire. Nah, it's plastic. I'll just pick it up and... Yeah, I see. That's wind. It gets windy here at the Meadowlands. I think I probably should zip up my jacket or... You know, they go... Anyway, there's a decent amount of vendors here. I don't know, I'm just going to put that there. They don't give you garbage. Unlike Columbus, this guy that runs Meadowlands doesn't put garbage cans out for people who want to throw shit away. Even stuff like sodas or food or whatever, like small. Anyway, you could probably hear the wind. I'm talking right into the camera now because the wind picked up. Blow my hoodie off. It looks like there's maybe 3 rows of vendors. It's going to be cold. I'm going to say where I am tomorrow in case I don't find anything, so I don't have a pickup portion of this video. I'm going to be at Wayne Powell if you want to come see me. I'm going to be at Wayne Powell tomorrow if you want to come see me. I'll have my regular stuff. Quick shout outs. I want to do a shout out to some new people, a new YouTuber I watched today. Chase After the Right Price. Check his channel. I'll put it in my link, my description. He's trying to get 1,000 subscribers, so if anybody wants to subscribe, I think you'll enjoy his videos. Anyway, you can see I'm getting closer. I'm still far. But also my normal shout outs, Bargain Barons, Naztalgic, VideoGamerDaryll, and AJ, who might be here today. I might see him. He may get some stuff, don't know. You want to check those? Here, I'm going to zoom in because everything looks so far away. We're not even that far. We want to go there first, and then down there, and then work our way. Or you know what? Let's go here first because that'll lead us on the way out. You know, you go down that row, and then work. Yeah, it's windy. You can probably hear that wind. All right, turn off the camera. We'll see if I find anything. All right, it's Saturday. I went to the Meadowlands. It was freaking cold. There was kind of a lot of vendors there for as cold as it was. I spent, $100 on one lot of games, and I spent $20 and $4. So that's $124, and the wife spent $4, so that's $128. I kind of spent all the money I took with me. More money than I should have spent today, but I think I got a good deal. Yeah, I went to the bank, and it turns out we misread our checkbook, and we were like minus balance, which is not good. But we already corrected that. We were just like, what? You know, we just forgot to enter something. Anyway, enough of my financial dealings. For the $100, I got it from Izzy. I bought stuff from Izzy before, and the last time I bought something from him, I spent $300. I spent $150 for about $300 worth of stuff, and then when I took it home, about $100 worth of that stuff didn't work, and the rest was like, and that was where I was going to get most of my money back. The rest was just miscellaneous, like, whatever, that I've slowly been getting some money back on. This lot, he wanted $100, and there was a lot of games at the Meadowlands today. A lot of random stuff. You really would have had to dig, and it was just, like, really cold. There were people digging. There was a lot of PS1 stuff that I didn't get to. Somebody was there and I wasn't waiting, and I had already spent all my money, so I said forget it. You know how cold it was today at the Meadowlands? It was so cold that Derek the Redneck, who is one of those guys that wears shorts pretty much all year round, was like, I gotta get some pants. He was like, I'm looking for somebody that's selling sweatpants. Did you see anybody? I'm like, dude, you should have just checked the weather before you left. Anyway, for my $100 from Izzy, I got this green basket full of games, and it came with a shoe, apparently. Yeah, one shoe. Miscellaneous wires. I think I'm going to start slow and build momentum. This is the RF for the Dreamcast, but I won't use it. It's one of the old schools. Here's a power supply for some Xbox bricks that I had, and a kind of a dirty PS1 controller. That's the nonsense. The problem with this, AJ said, I called AJ and I was like, AJ, did you go to the Meadowlands? Did you see, like, the games that were there. Did you see what Izzy had put out? And AJ was like, yeah, you know, he wanted 150 in the morning, and you know, by about 10 o'clock or something, he was like, I'll just tell people 100, because there is a lot of nonsense, and it was too cold to hope that somebody would give him 150, because there's a solid amount of good stuff here, but then it goes downhill. Here's a GameCube adapter. I can always use these. Daryll, I don't know what this is. I don't see a power supply, but it takes batteries. It's Gamecom by Tiger. I'm just going to give that to you when I see you tomorrow. Make sure you come. Here, I'll give you this. It's kind of dirty, but you can sell it. I have a box for you already in the car. And I got a toothbrush. Things I will check is this Dreamcast, but I'm not going to check that stuff today. Here's a Dreamcast controller in pretty good shape. This GameCube controller has a screwy stick, and it has an extension cable. So Daryll, I'm just going to give that to you untested. Check it. My fingers are cold. I had to let go of the. Here, look. That's like the handle for the camera thing, and I just have to like warm up my hand for a second. So I'm holding the camera with my other hand for a second while I just kind of squeeze a little warmth into my fingers. I should have been wearing gloves, I guess, but you know, I might stop, warm up my hands, and do this again. I don't know what this is. It looks like it should have been like some kind of headphones or something, but it's basically a case in an empty box. Daryll, if you can use any of this stuff, I'm gonna give it to you. And it's like a little case and some earbud covers, and that's an empty case. I think it's earphones. I've never heard of Action Pie. That's your box, Daryll. This is the box I'm just going to stick in the garage and not deal with for now. And yeah, that's your box, Daryll. Alright, came with a bunch of games. I got it. These are the games that had the discs in it. Well, you know what? Let me do the games that don't have the disc first. Just Dance 3, and I might save these because I need the covers. Just Dance 2015, Simpsons game, and here's a DVD, Despicable Me. Here's a... Oh, I think I already showed the Dreamcast. No game inside. This controller with a memory stick and some kind of... It looks like it's like a remote or something for that. Here's two BS discs. Last Dragon movie, which is a pretty good movie, and then The Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3. I don't know. I'll put that there. Sims City 2000. So far it's just BS that I'm showing you. I'll get to the good stuff, like why I paid $100. Oh, here's a toothbrush. I can use that. I brush my teeth and floss. Punch Out Time Explosion. Some of these discs are screwed up. Guitar Hero 3. I'm just giving that to you, Daryll. Guitar Hero World Tour. I don't want to deal with it. Rhythm and Rhyme Barney. Guitar Hero 2. Just a lot those, you know. So, like I said, I think some of these discs are punched up. Safari Rescue, I'll put that in my $4 free for $10. I don't believe that would be worth much money. Here's a Super Mario Brothers Wii, but it's scuffed up. I got to polish it and then test it. Monster Trucks Mayhem, Just Dance 4. I am not familiar with this game, Elebits. It kind of looks a little like, I don't remember now, but they had little leaves on their heads, and I'll try and remember. That video game was very popular on GameCube. I think it crossed over to Wii. Just Dance. Star Wars. See, this box is all screwed up, so I'll switch it with one of those. Wipeout. Just Dance 2. Guitar Hero Metallica. And iCarly. Alright, continuing on. Here's like a Magnavox SD TV tuner. Daryll, I don't, you know, this is nonsense to me. I don't put that kind of stuff on my table, so if you can put it on eBay, great. If not, and here's a DVD player. Sans everything. I'm going to give it to you. If you want to throw it out, throw it out. I just don't care. Here's a power brick. And one of the cords for one of these is in here. But I'm not dealing with that now. And here's another Xbox 360 power brick. This one looks shorter. I don't know which one it goes to, but there. Okay, this is the AV to a Dreamcast, but it's the old school one. I won't use this, you know. And this is not the power cord to that Dreamcast, but I have those inside. And here's another dirty, scuffed up Dreamcast, cracked up Dreamcast controller. Daryl, I'm going to give this to you. You can sell it for parts. And the only thing I'm going to pull out is the cord, because I can use that for PlayStation ones. Oh wait, wrong box. There. Alright. Yeah, it was terrible out today. And it is. Tomorrow it's going to be even colder than it was yesterday. Oh, God. A good portion of my life is spent untangling cords. Here's some Wiimotes. It's aftermarket. I don't know if I should keep this or just give it to Daryl. Excite Sport Games. I don't know what this is. I'm just going to give it to you, Daryl. And this I might be able to use, so I'll hold on to it, although it's very dirty. But I'm not dealing with it now. Alright, that's potatoes. Here's the meat of the $100. This should get me my money back right away. Of course, it did not come with the AV, and it did not come with a power supply, but I have aftermarket power supplies that I can hook up right away, and I get to clean this baby up because it's freaking dirty. So, you know, that's some work for me to do, but whatever. Comes with the original Super Nintendo controller, and here's like a flimsy, very light feeling aftermarket Super Nintendo controller that I will throw in. Here's a wee nunchuck. That's for you, Daryl. All that wonderful stuff. And I don't know, $100. I think there's at least a couple of hundred plus here. Easy sell, get my money back. Not so easy, accumulate a bunch of crap. Before I do the Super Nintendo, here's a Legend of Illusion Mickey Mouse for the Game Gear. I can't imagine that has any real value. And here's a Disney Royal Adventure. I'm gonna have to like polish and test a bunch of these Super Nintendo, a bunch of these Wii games. I've got stacks and stacks of Wii stuff, just waiting for me to get to. And that Dreamcast, I don't think I'm gonna dick around with it today. Anyway, this is what I'm gonna clean up and take out right away. And this is why I was like, fine, I'll just pay $100. Comes with Killer Instinct. I don't believe that's a very valuable game. It's probably like 10 to 15. Pac-Man 2 should be in the $10 range. Lion King, around 10 to 15, I think. Yoshi's Island. That's one of the better games. I think it should be 20 to 30. F-Zero is probably a $10 game. Caesar's Palace is a... I don't know. Nobody's going to buy that. And then I did get Super Mario Kart, which is probably 20 to 30. I don't know. I haven't had these games in a while. So if you look right here, it should be an easy 50... like $100, and then everything should be profit. Oh, and I missed this. What happened was when I was carrying the games, it was so goddamn windy that this blew off of my stack, and I went back and I picked it up, and I went to Izzy and I say, hey Izzy, I just picked this up off the floor, but it was part of the other stuff. It just blew off, and you know. And he's like, fine, no problem, just take it. He believed me. Alright, on the way out, I had already blown most of my money. I had about $20-something left. I didn't even go, like I said, I didn't even go with much money. Marie calls me, and she says, there's a guy here with games, some of them older school. He had, everything was $4 a piece, so I just took this, and then there was a bunch of PS1 games. I don't really care for PS1. They have to be certain games. And there was someone already looking at it, so I just let them look. I was like, I didn't even try and get in the way. I said, hey, are you looking at these PS2 games? I looked at them, and then I kind of took a sneak at what they were looking at, and I didn't see anything amazing, you know. It was just solid PS1 titles, but I don't think I saw anything in the $20 or so range. Anyway, oh, and on my way out, someone I knew called me over, and he said to me, Tony, what do you get for PSPs? And I was like, well, show it to me, right? So he showed me This one, I believe. So I said, well, listen, what I would sell it for, working and complete, right? Because there's no power supply, around 40 bucks, right? Maybe. And he said, well, what would you give me? I said, well, I don't know if it works, so I would gamble at $10. So he kind of was like, oh, like he didn't really like that. And I was like, I don't care, because, you know, the most I'll sell, I know what I'm going to sell this for, and I have to add parts to it, and I don't know if it works. So he said, well, I mean, I have 2 of them. So then he pulled out this one. And he said, what would you give me for both? And I had already told him that, look, you're missing a power supply, and it's not a random power supply that you're just going to run across. You know, you don't find them very often. You can buy them online. They probably run about, I don't know, 10 bucks or so. I really don't know. But if you're looking in the field for them, good luck. You know what I mean? But I didn't say that. I just said, look, the power supply for this is hard to find, and I got to find it. So I might have some, but I'm not. If I have some, I find them quick. Great, I'll hook these up and I'll test them out today. If I don't, whatever. One of them has a BS game in it, so I can test. I think it's like Caesar's Palace or some really horrible game. There it is. I picked the right one. It's poker. Oh, that's what poker. Poker. What do they say? Liquor in the front, poker in the back. All right. It's a dirty joke. Anyway, so I said, look, I'll give you 10 apiece, 20 bucks. And he was like, all right, fine. Because it was miserable out. And, you know, I think I'd been honest with him. But anyway, that's it. Tomorrow, let me do, again, shout-outs to Chase After the Right Price. Check their channel. I'll put a link, or I'll put a button you can tap for them for this, and I'll put a link in my description so you can find them. That's it for today. I'm going to be at the Wayne Pal tomorrow. Check me there. If this baby works, it'll be there, and I'll clean it for you. All right? I'll get rid of. I don't know if you can see these freaking stains and dirt, even in there. But I'll clean it, and I'll take these games because I'll test them at the same time. And I don't know. Yeah, quick shout-outs. AJ, SAP Zonky passed out this lot at 150. He was like, you can have it, I guess. He got some good stuff, so if he doesn't pick out, check him out. He got a really mint in the box NES. VideoGamerDaryll. I like to give shout-outs to Bargain Baron and my other YouTube friend Naz of Naztalgic. Okay, it's cold. There's no such. Don't look for Naztalgic. There's no such thing. It's Naztalgic. Anyway, I am out of here. I did some live hunting. Check the video after this. After my intro of me walking into the Meadowlands. Check that video. Oh, here's the jewelry Marie got. If you like that live hunting where you just look at stuff that was there and I didn't buy, you can watch that. She got a heart. That $4. I think I already talked about it. There's nothing special there. I'm out of there. Come see me tomorrow. What is that?
Nothing. Curious.
This is Steve's truck, I think. What about this makeup? Who cares? I think it's his truck. No, I guess it isn't. Alright. Clean out clothes. See, I'm not looking for CDs today. I just don't want to bother. I get that stuff pretty much anytime. and I got a lot, so it doesn't matter. Saving my money today. Besides, it's too cold. My hands will be all frostbite. A bunch of nail polishes. Let's see who makes these. Here's one of the clean out guys. He's not doing a fancy setup today. Xbox, who cares?
What's this? Okay, it's something else.
How much is the Super Nintendo Mini?
I'm trying to sell the whole batch. I'll do 100 on it.
What's the batch?
All this and all the games in there.
Okay, all right.
And I think there's another thing for you because I know who you are. There's more shit in here.
Okay. All right, I'll look.
You know.
Looks like I spent money well for today. I can't even look anymore. I didn't bring that much money with me because I didn't go find anything. Probably AJ came and he spent all his money too. Seems to be a lot of stuff here today. I don't even want to look. Look a little bit. Okay. I gotta think about this stuff. I gotta catch up with the wife. Like I said, I spent all my money. Look at that wind. It just blew that ladder down. I don't know if you got it in the video. Woody spot. He's die hard. I was just talking to one of the other vendors. He says he's going to bring me some. He's going to call me about some games for next week. Alright. Hopefully I have enough money. Perfumes. Knockoffs are new. Don't know. Let me go on this side. I'm just going to try and do this quick so I catch up with the wife. Carrying around this. It was one of the things that had either blown to the side or went to the side that I should have got with that lot of games I got for 100, which pretty much blew my wad for the day. I don't have any more money to do anything if I want to. I didn't get a chance to go to the bank, and I'm not coming back. I'm just gonna get what I get, and that's it. Probably Marie is in and around to see if she finds anything before I come and spend the rest of the money. Yeah. I'm holding the phone in my hand. Oh, there's Lenny.
Yeah, I got a box.
This is nice. Look at that. I don't know. A couple hundred at least? I really don't know. You know what I mean? I would check. It's nice, man. It's like, that's the kind of thing that
As happy as you can be.
Lenny bought this too.
Do you need any of these?
No, not the CDs, if that's the case. I want to buy some caca. There it is, caca.
Today's your day.
That's what you pay for caca. That's nice. So are you just gonna like there and then there?
Go over there.
Okay. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna run up and down. I mean, I could just trust your judgment. Did you see when you walked up and down there? Did you see anything I would have liked, or? Nah, I'm not buying any more games today. It's got to. Yeah. Yeah, I can get my money back on like 3 things, and then the rest should be all like profit.
They showed like right here, but they left it. They didn't even set up stuff else.
Oh, really?
They came and they went.
I was talking to John. Hey, he's still here. I was talking to John, and you know, I forget his girlfriend's name, but he said he has a bunch of games that he's going to call me on next week. Maybe I'll come. Black Bijon for women. That's a nice hand truck. I'm talking to Lenny. That's a pro hand truck. You can get a job moving furniture with that hand truck. You can go into business. Hey, I'm going to walk this market relatively quick. Cool van. I feel like graffiti vans. I'm just gonna walk up one row and down another row. And I'm not looking for stuff like CDs or DVDs today. I pretty much blew my wad as soon as I walked in, and I bought a shitload of games. AJ, did you even come today? I don't get it. Unless you came and spent your $300. I was told by Derek the Redneck that there were video games galore here today.
20? No, $20? Everything is not $1.
$1 or more. Everything $1 or more. Hey, you're not going tomorrow, right? Are you going tomorrow? All right. If I don't see you, I don't see you. Good luck today. All right. If you just sell it all today, and then you don't have to worry about tomorrow. I was giving him advice. I was saying today it's going to be really cold tomorrow, and there's a flea market Wing Pal we're all going to do. So I said, take all your best stuff, put it in about 3 buckets, and because he was going, maybe I'll go outside, but it's going to be like 25 degrees out tomorrow. So I said, just take all your best stuff, right? And all right, I'm going to finish my walk. Someone with a bunch of games. So I went to look, but there were 2 guys looking at all the PS1 stuff. And I don't care about PS1 stuff today. I feel like my nose is running. Stuff today. So I didn't bother with them. You know, I didn't do anything disrespectful, like look over their shoulders or anything like that. Well, this looks like fun. Okay, still funny. How you doing? All right. Just saying hello to some people I know. Kind of just dashing through this now. Like I said, I spent my wad. Make sure I didn't drop my money. No, it's still in my pocket. I have so little on me today, I'm worried about dropping it. This has got to make it to me till tomorrow. Yeah, there was like I was saying, there's a couple of guys looking at a bunch of PS1 stuff. And, you know, from scanning the titles, I'm going to focus a piece. And from just quickly scanning the titles and knowing that they're going to be grabbing everything that was good or worth much, I decided that I just wasn't going to be all in their business and stuff. And, you know, I mean, I was curious. I wanted to see. But, you know, maybe if they're gone. But actually, I'd just be filming stuff that's, hey, Sal, what's up? It's funny, I saw somebody that I thought was Sal just now. And I went, hey, Sal, what's up? And it wasn't Sal. It's like a lot of toys, shit like that. But I'm not looking for stuff like that at this flea market today. I'm only looking for stuff that's either really good or that I can make some serious money on. Like, they had some games there, but it was all like the kind of stuff that at some point someone like me stops asking about. That it's just not. It's like, you know, I gotta get past just buying everything just to say that I'm buying something, you know. Like, okay, I think this is where I was. I'm probably gonna stop filming. It's funny, I'm barely even looking and I'm leaving this place penniless. I just spent my last 20 bucks with Paul. There's like one space all over there, but this way gives me a chance to talk. I already went down this row. I actually tried to film everything just quick so everybody could see there was a lot of energy. Supposedly it was like Game Gonza here today. There were tons of games to buy, and I bought a bunch. You know, I mean, I helped my friend buy this really cool vase, which you'll see. I told him if he didn't buy it, I would have bought it if I had the money. But anyway, I just spent my last 20 bucks with Paul. He called me up for half a second, and I bought 2 PSPs. I'll show everything in my video. He was like, what are these worth? I said, look, I would sell them for 40 bucks a piece if they're working. I said, not working, I would gamble at 10 a piece. He didn't seem happy about it, but he said, fine, just give me the money, you know. And I know he probably didn't spend anything for it, so. And if they work, great for me, you know, but I still have to add the power supplies, which I don't have. Or I do have, I just gotta find them. So whatever, anyway, that's enough of me just like BSing. I'm heading towards the car. I'm done for today.